Hey folks, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to stew some oxtail. I love oxtail, so I'm going to show you the recipe today. But watch to the end, I'm going to share my secret ingredient with you. So here we go. I've already cleaned my oxtail, cut off the excess fat and stuff, and I'm going to put them in some water and squeeze some lemon juice and lime juice into the water and allow the oxtails to soak in this lemon and lime water for a few minutes, about 10 to 15 minutes, and then I'll go ahead and wash off the oxtails and proceed to season them. Okay, so here we go again. I have the oxtail. I wash them out thoroughly, throw out the water with the lime juice and lemon juice, wash it out again, and now I'm going to season it. I'm going to start with some homemade green seasoning. This is about 2 tablespoons of homemade green seasoning and just basic seasoning. I have some salt, black pepper, and this is some turmeric powder. I'm adding that just for the benefits of that herb. I have a generous amount of garlic powder, and you know me, I have to get my hands in there, and I'm just going to just basically mix that into the meat. Then I'm going to allow this to marinate for a while, maybe about half an hour. Because this meat will take a while to get tenderized. So while it's tenderizing, it will be absorbing all these lovely flavors. Alright. My mother used to, like when she seasoned chicken and stuff, what she used to do, she would just she'll dip her hand in the sauce there and make me taste it. And she would know if it's good enough. She was so funny when it comes to things like that. Alright, so I'll let this marinate for a few minutes. So here's my pot on the stove. I just added some oil, about 2 tablespoons of oil. I'm going to add some brown sugar. We're going to brown the meat. That's about 1 big tablespoon of the brown sugar. I'm going to let that caramelize before I proceed. Okay, as you can see here, the sugar is bubbling and caramelizing. So I'm just going to mix that together so I get an even color. And I'm going to add the oxtail quickly. Alright, so the meat has been nicely mixed in with that browning. I'm going to cover this for 2 minutes and let that simmer. This is after about 2 to 3 minutes. Alright. I'm going to mix this up again. That's some beautiful color right there. Mix that in. Now this meat is tougher, so I'll have to let this tenderize. It might take me about 3 hours to get this nice and tender. And while it's tenderizing, it will absorb all those beautiful flavors, you know. That's nicely mixed in. I'm going to let that balance of sauce just dry down a bit, and then I'm going to add some water and cover the pot. Looking good. Okay, so here we go again. I have some water here. Now the liquid that the oxtail was marinating in, I just added some water to it, and I'm going to fill the pot with that liquid. I'm going to cover the pot and let this meat get nice and tender. I may have to add more water until, well, if all the water has dried down and the meat is still not tender, I'll have to add more water and continue the process to get the meat nice and tender. So I'll be back within the next 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours. Okay, so this is about 2 hours later. My oxtails are nice and tender. I tasted the gravy and everything. I added more salt or whatever I needed to make it to my liking. So now I'm leaving my special ingredient for last so you can see what it is. So hold on. So my cousin shared this ingredient with me many years ago. It's some creamy peanut butter. Her husband is from Africa, and he shared this ingredient with her many years ago, and I like the flavor, I like the taste. It had the gravy tasting is nice and creamy and is a little thickened a bit, and it's a nice flavor. But if you're allergic to peanut, of course you can't use this special ingredient. So you must give it a try if you have never tried this before, adding peanut butter to your stews. Okay folks, that's it for today. This is my stew oxtail recipe. Again, I love oxtail, so I enjoy doing this recipe. Alright, so don't forget, I have a Buy Me a Coffee virtual coffee program that is going on now. So I'll leave a link in the description box below, and if I can, I'll leave a link on the top right hand part of the screen so you can check it out and buy me a virtual coffee. If you enjoyed this video, click on the thumbs up button, leave a comment for me, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And don't forget to click on the bell next to the subscribe button. In doing so, you get a notification each time I upload a new video. Okay, thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.